You've heard that sleep is the ultimate reset button for your brain. But what if there's something even more powerful? Mental rest, strategic moments of intentional wakeful stillness. Wake be the most overlooked brain upgrade of our time. And no, we're not talking about naps. In this video, we'll break down why mental rest is scientifically different from sleep, how it boosts performance, memory, and emotional health, and how you can start using it today to completely change how your brain works. Let's dive in. First off, what is mental rest? Mental rest isn't sleep. It's not zoning out. It's not scrolling social media. Mental rest is a conscious disengagement from effortful thinking, a pause for your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making, attention, and working memory. Examples: meditation, staring out the window, taking a walk without your phone, doing breath work, or even just sitting quietly in thought. It's in these moments when your brain isn't focused on any particular task that real regeneration happens. Here's the surprising part. Research now shows that mental rest can sometimes produce greater gains in creativity, memory consolidation, and emotional regulation than actual sleep. Yes, sleep is crucial, but you can't nap your way to mental clarity if you're never mentally still while awake. Let's look at the science. Study 1. A 2023 paper from the Max Planck Institute found that 15 minutes of quiet, wakeful rest significantly improved memory retention, more than a 20-minute nap. Why? During wakeful rest, the brain replays recent information, allowing deeper encoding without external input. That's right. No apps, no journaling. Just sitting still, and your brain rewires itself. Another finding: during mental rest, the brain shifts into what's called the default mode network (DMN). This is your mind's background operating system. It activates when you're not focused on anything specific. This network is linked to creativity, self-reflection, empathy, and problem-solving. Mental rest isn't laziness. It's peak efficiency. You don't gain insight while grinding. You gain it when the mind wanders and comes back with answers. Think of Einstein staring into space, or Steve Jobs taking long walks with no agenda. They were accessing the DM on the mental rest state and purpose. Let's bust a few myths. Myth 1. Productivity is about constant output. Truth. Real productivity includes input, rest, and recovery. Without rest, your brain can't consolidate what it's learned. Myth 2. Sleep and rest are the same. Truth. Sleep is passive. Mental rest is active disengagement. They work differently. Both are vital, but only one happens during the day on demand. Myth 3. Rest is for the weak. Truth. Elite performers from athletes to CEOs build in rest, not just for recovery, but for performance gains. Study 2. A 2024 study published in Cognitive Neuroscience reports tracked high-performing professionals who engaged in 10-minute rest breaks every 90 minutes. The results: improved task switching, better mood, and sharper focus. The key: unstructured rest, not distraction. So that means no emails, no podcasts, no screens. Just you and stillness. So why does this matter? Your brain uses more energy than any other organ, about 20% of your body's energy at rest. That means the brain needs time to reset, integrate, and replenish while you're still awake. During mental rest, your brain isn't shutting down, it's sensing up. Neural networks become more efficient. Emotional regulation systems reset. Creativity systems reboot. And here's the crazy part. Most people never tap into this. They overwork. Then they crash. Then they repeat. But with structured mental rest, you create a feedback loop of focus, recovery, and insight. Study 3. In 2025, researchers at Stanford University ran a trial comparing 3 groups: those who took a nap, those who scrolled social media, and those who did 10 minutes of breath-focused rest. The rest group had the highest creativity scores and lowest cortisol levels. This isn't a wellness fad, it's a neurological edge. Let's talk about how you can do this. Here's the good news: you don't need hours. You need moments. Here's how to build mental rest into your life. The 9010 rule. Every 90 minutes of focused work equals 10 minutes of intentional rest. No phone, no task. Just sit, breathe, stare, walk. Micro meditations. Try 60 seconds of eyes closed breathing between tasks. Inhale for 4, exhale for 6. No input walks. Once a day, take a 10 to 15 minute walk with no headphones, no conversations. Just move. Staring sessions. Sit by a window and do nothing. Watch the world without interpreting it. Mind-wandering journal. After resting, jot down whatever bubbled up. That's your subconscious solving problems for you. The zone of reflection. One of the most powerful forms of mental rest is reflective rest. This is when you pause, not just to relax, but to reflect on what you've done, what you've learned, how you feel. This activates both the default mode network and deeper memory systems. How to do it? After a task or conversation, take 3 minutes to ask yourself, what just happened? How did I feel? What did I learn? Over time, this strengthens metacognition, your ability to think about thinking, and makes your learning exponential. Action plan. Master mental rest. Schedule 3 intentional rest breaks daily. Use a timer for 10 minutes of breath-based stillness. Take 1 walk a day without digital input. Practice 1 reflective pause after a major task. Try a 3-minute body scan at bedtime to reduce mental chatter. Build a mental reset playlist of instrumental music. Review your rest journal once a week. Mental rest isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. In a world that celebrates hustle and output, the real winners are those who know when to pause, when to let the mind breathe, when to sit in stillness and let the brain's deeper wisdom emerge. So yes, sleep matters. But don't underestimate the quiet, awake moments in between. That's where breakthroughs live. If you found value in this, hit like, share your favorite mental rest technique in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more science-based brain tools every week. You don't need to do more. You need to rest smarter. See you in the next one.